everybody. Thanks for tuning into Border City Rock Talk, where you get great news, great interviews, great interviewees with sometimes a comedic touch. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment below. Today, I have a gentleman named Kurt Dymer. I'm sure you've heard of him. Everybody's heard of Kurt. Apparently, he's in Canada now sampling our beavers. How's it going?
I'm in
Hey,
Edmonton. Yeah, how's it going, brother?
not too bad. Is it
Thank you so much for having me. You're a very good person and you communicate very well, and I appreciate that.
all right on? I've had Kurt on before. I'll put the link for the previous interview down below. Right now, not just anybody gets the knock or the call to open up for Steel Panther and Buckcherry, which Kurt is doing great. Actually, did you just play a set opening?
I just played a set at 7 o'clock here on Edmonton time, and then I went to the merch booth and met with all the fans and took pictures and signed posters from my movies and signed CDs, and because I'm a man of the people. And then I told you when I'm done with that, I'll be out. And then when we're done, I'm going to go back in after Buckcherry's set and meet more fans. So
And are you playing another set?
no, we're the
Yeah,
opener on
yeah.
what
I
it's
thought for
Steel
some
Panther,
reason,
and then it's
yeah,
Steel Panther's the headliner, then
yeah.
Buckcherry, and then us. But we're doing some shows on this tour, just us and Buckcherry.
Okay. No, that was the thing when we talked earlier. I thought for some reason I thought it'd be incredible. I thought you obviously I know you're opening for Buckcherry and then Steel Panther comes on, but I thought there was something unique in there where you're going in and while they are getting Steel Panther ready, you're keeping the fans going. So I'd be like, that's a hell of a marathon, Kurt.
No, I go in after the set because I'm respectful of the other bands, and I go back to my merch booth, and the fans come, and I sign cards for them and do pictures and sign their merch and all that. So I do that after every set.
So tell the viewers, I mean, how did you get on this bill? Like you've been across Canada a few times. I think you were Sebastian. Was it last
Yeah,
year?
we've been here. Yeah, we've been here once, and it was last fall with Sebastian.
Okay, so how did you get asked to be to participate in this huge tour going across Canada?
Well, I have to give the credit for getting on this tour to our booking agency, TKO, and Andrew Goodfriend. And he reached out to me when we were doing some Tesla shows earlier this year. And so there's a chance, where you can go back to Canada and really continue to be there for your fans because you have a lot of fans in Canada, which we do now, which is amazing. And I love Canada. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, let's go. I mean, it's a great rock package, whether it's the three of us or us and Buckcherry. We've done a lot of shows with Buckcherry in the past with Skid Row, and then it was just us and Buckcherry, and it's just a great night of rock and roll if you look. And
Yeah.
it lets me introduce the way I do it because it's not like anything else.
Right on. So you guys are just starting the Great Canadian Exposure Tour. I think that's what it's called. Is this
Northern exposure, yeah,
Northern
with that art.
Exposure?
It's a
Right.
trip. And then
Is this the
you
second
got
show?
Steel Panther and Buckcherry. Then you got this little. It's like a little triple. It is,
Yeah. No, it's hilarious. They have those two
which I'm
girls.
so thankful that they did that for us.
Yeah. So is this the second show
No,
with
well, we played. What do we do? We played Coquitlam. Yeah, it's the second show because we didn't play the other show. I don't know why,
yeah,
but
that's what I heard.
so yeah, it's the second show in Canada. But we did play with Buckcherry in Seattle, and we did play with them in Spokane. Both those towns amazing, packed. And then we played with the first show we did together was in Redding, California.
Okay. So you're going across Canada, promoting your latest single, Sunset Boulevard. I saw it on YouTube. It's got like, I don't know, it's only not even a week old and it's almost up to 50,000 views.
Oh,
You,
really? I didn't even
yeah,
know that.
it's getting up there. And
What's
so
Liver
you're
Die? Is
working,
Liver Die doing good too?
yeah, well, they're all doing good. I mean, your videos are in the hundreds of thousands of views. Like, I mean, not the first a couple of weeks or a month, but they're up there.
Well,
So
thank you.
you're about to release your first full length album, I guess. You released an EP on 2021 or 22. Work Hard, Rock Hard, and then so
Yeah.
what's the new album release date? And tell us a bit about that and who's on it.
Well, Work Hard, Rock Hard, it came out only on CD and streaming. And we've been touring on that and songs that are coming out on the new album, which is our debut double album called And So It Begins. And I wanted to do a gatefold because back when I started seeing bands like Ozzy and all, Black Sabbath and Judas Priest and all back in the day, I loved the double album, and
Mm,
Chris Lord Alge and I have been working on it for a while, and I think it's got, I don't quote me on this, but I think it's 16 songs, couple covers. I mean, it's just fucking amazing, really. And we're going to be marketing the hell out of it, and it's going to come out in May. Right now, I think it's May 9th, but if it goes another week or two, I don't know for sure. So I'm a little disclaimer, but May 9th is the target date. And Live or Dies being played on, getting picked up on a lot of radio
yeah.
stations now. And we have another song on the album called Only Time Will Tell that radio they really think it's going to do really well. So, plus all the songs I've been working on with Chris Lord Alge and Phil X and my original writing partner, Ben Trexel. So, I'm just stoked to get it all out. Album number two is already done. Me and the boys just got to go tweak it. So that'll come out pretty quickly thereafter, and we're already into album number three. So,
Right on.
and this album will come out on vinyl, cassette, CD, and I'll have collector's edition colored vinyl too.
Right on. I mean, yeah, I know, your work ethic. You don't do anything half-ass. Everything you do is full throttle, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can't, you know, whether you have a lot of talent or you don't. I mean, I just do things the way I do. But if you like us, the reason why we're here is because in life you have to work hard. We have one life, and if you don't work hard, then you can't fulfill your dreams. And that's the way I've always been in any facet of my life. So,
Right on. So there's how many shows are on this tour? I'm just gonna guess by me looking at the I don't know, let's say 23. What am I close?
yeah, I think it's 20 plus. It yeah, it's 20 something shows, and then our few charity shows that we're going to do some shows with them when we get back to us. And we'll be down on the 22nd in Minneapolis. That'll be us and Buckcherry. And then I'm going to fly to LA and shoot my fourth movie. So I'll have
I was
four
gonna ask you
movies
about
coming
that.
out.
Tell the
Yeah, it's
viewers
called.
that know about your music about your acting career, which is phenomenal.
Well, I wouldn't even probably be here talking to you about my music career if I didn't go down to do a cameo with my oil company and trading paint with John Travolta. And they had me join SAG and cast me with a speaking role. So I'm in the final scene of Trading Paint. And a few months later, I get asked to be in Halloween and get killed by Michael Myers with Jamie Lee Curtis, the official sequel.
Wow.
Then I started going and doing acting in Alabama. And when I was down there, I met Ben Trexel, who I wrote a lot of these songs, like a fan favorite, What You Saying.
Yeah.
We play it live every night. They light the room up. And started writing with Ben, like we did my dad and stuff like that. And because I knew I used to sing, and I quit everything when I was like 20. And I'm like, I can do this, but it's going to be kind of fucked up because I have a low voice and all this, but it's going to be fun. And Ben wanted me to do Have a Cigar, and I couldn't envision how that would happen. But by that time, Chris Lord Alge had discovered me, and him and I are like best friends now. And he said, I'm going to show you how you're going to do Have a Cigar. So from Ben and I guess the two songs I've played every show, and I probably will every show the rest of my life, is Have a Cigar Ben's cover idea, and then What You Saying, which I wrote the lyrics in like 10 minutes, and then Ben turned it in to what it is. And they're the two fan favorites. So besides writing with him and then Phil X, it's just it's all just kind of taken off from there, man. But I wouldn't even be doing this if I didn't get into the movies. So with that said, once I did those two movies, then the music started, and then I ended up shooting my own film and franchise because I was in Halloween Hellbilly Hollow, where I
Mhm.
play a twisted psycho brother, and my other brother can't speak, and he wears the mask, and he's huge. It's Kevin Wayne, and we're total psychos. So that's a fun movie. People will love it, and the kills are unique. And then I ended up getting cast in Scared to Death, a Paul Boyd film,
Yeah.
and I play the Grog, which is me in real life. Me, just like you see me on stage, but I'm a horror icon.
Oh yeah.
I've been in all these horror movies. It's like Spinal Tap, and not the movie, but my character.
Yeah.
And I star alongside Lynn Shay and Bill Moseley. Bill Moseley from The Devil's Rejects, Otis, was one of my major fucking. That's my favorite movie ever. And I thought he was amazing. And then I got to be in a movie with him, and now him and I are really good friends, which is crazy. And then I just shot in February. Andy Gould, who used to manage me, and he was the producer of The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. He wanted me to be a part of their new movie they're going to do to go up against Art and all that and Terrifier called Pandemic Sex Party. I said, I'll be in it, but I want to be the killer. And so I'm the rancher and I'm the new next masked killer.
Right
So
on.
that's what's going on with the movies right now.
Wow, you've got a
Besides
lot.
going out at the end of May to film Relapse, which is bringing attention to fentanyl abuse. And
Oh
I'm a
wow.
rock star. I'm on tour, but my daughter is struggling, and I
Oh,
am the father of the main character.
okay. Well, I thought you were actually talking about your personal family. I was going, well, sorry to hear that, but no, that's the character. You
Yes, yeah,
right
yeah.
on.
My person. No, no. It's a movie, and we're going to get together with Music Cares and really
Good for
make it
you.
something that we can help other people and prevent them. I have a really good friend of mine whose daughter thought she was taking a Valium. It was fentanyl and died at a young
Wow.
age. So it's
Yeah.
something that's really close to my heart.
Well, that's great. I mean, you're not only a rock star, movie star, but you're a humble star. You give back. I'm gonna ask you. You've obviously know Buckcherry set and everything. Have you had a
Yeah.
chance to go out and
I
check out
think
some
they know
movies?
our set by now too.
They would,
They're
yes.
great guys. We us and we get along really well.
Yeah. So have you checked out Steel Panther's set yet on this tour? Well, the
Yeah,
first show?
I've gone in and out and checked out certain songs. I haven't seen the whole set, but I was on Shiprocked with them in
Yeah.
2022. So got to see a live set on the ship as we left for sea, and I was in the stowaways. So
Those guys are they're just good, kind, clean, and wholesome.
yeah, that's what's great about this tour. I mean,
Yeah.
I want my band to be the nicest people, pro, and we
Yeah.
do it. We're like clockwork with all these
Yeah.
guys, and
Yeah.
it's been great, and we're only just starting. So
Oh yeah. I mean, well, what I didn't realize, I don't know when they started putting the pole girls in there. I should have done my homework, but I was looking at some recent videos of actually the show a couple nights ago, and I saw they have some pole girls in there, like sort of like Motley Crue did. I thought that was, I can't believe Satchel didn't come up with that one 5, 10 years ago.
I don't know. Yeah, the polls are there. Every time I go in there they are. And
Well,
funny
BC
you
is
brought
known
up the
for its pole
polls.
girls.
Funny you brought up the polls is because our song "Dance," which you can stream anywhere, we just had Valerie who owns a professional pole dance studio to teach women how to pole dance because you can pole dance even if you're just a housewife and all that.
Well, it's good I mean, it's
It's
like
got
being a
such a
gymnast.
stigma. But she
Yeah.
loved our song "Dance," and now she we just put a video out, so check it out. Dance
Okay.
on my Instagram and TikTok and all that. She's going to put an instructional guide on her dance, and then hopefully we're going to get the whole world pole dancing to our song "Dance." So
Get
it's
all
just
get all
fun.
the get all the wars to stop, but let's just all get together and pole dance.
Pole dance, man. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I think it's great for couples. Just put a pole in the room, let your wife pole dance, and you let the rest happen. It's not
Yeah.
all about the strip club. It's about just
Oh,
being happy.
well, the stamina of a pole dancer, like it's
Yeah,
just like a gymnast.
I can whirl around, and just go. I'm just like, I'm teasing, but
I've
it's a good
fallen and
workout,
hit poles.
and I love Valerie because she's professional about it. I'm trying to set it up where I can go meet her while I'm up in Can. She's from Canada, so I might end up at the studio doing a pole dance for everybody.
Oh, isn't that great? I'd love to see that.
Yeah, man, it'll be a trip.
Before I let you go, introduce your band who you've got with you on this tour. Give them because I mean you wouldn't be able to do it without your backing band. So
Well, the most important thing to me, and I told everybody here in Edmonton, all the fans, and it was packed, is that Kurt Dymer is the name of the band. And
yeah,
the reason it's Kurt Dymer is because I also do movies and I don't need to like muddy the waters. It's Kurt Dymer. But
yeah,
Kurt Dymer is a band.
yeah.
And
You
it's
told me that
taken me
before.
3 years to find the right guys where we can hang out, have fun,
Yeah,
and everybody's just A level. Let's go kill this shit. And my lead guitarist, Sammy Bowler, he's from Detroit. He's amazing. He also does his own solo projects, and we're going to
right.
figure out how to work together on all that where he can do his solo stuff too while we're on tour.
Yeah,
And then my bass player and other guitarist is Marco Pera, and he
okay.
sings the high stuff and harmonizes with me in my
Right.
voice. And then our drummer is Isaiah Perez, and he's the best drummer I've ever played with in my life. He's just amazing. So we're going to conquer the world as a four-piece, and we're going to do our thing, and we're going to trip people out, and we're that close to headlining. So please, everybody, follow us, share us, and spread the Kurt Dymer message of peace and kindness.
Right on. So, Kurt, before I let you go, I'm going to see you in Sudbury, Ontario. Tell everybody in the
Oh,
Sudbury
cool,
area,
man.
make sure that they get their tickets because they're going to go fast.
Everybody in Sudbury will be there. We'll probably play at 7. We'll rock your faces off, and then why don't you set up something after the show where we go have a few drinks? You put it in where do you want to go? Where are we going?
Well, we'll figure that out. I mean, I haven't been to Sudbury in a while, but we'll figure something out. And
We'll figure it out. But just know, come see us, and I'll meet you at the merch booth after every set, and maybe we'll have an after hours party somewhere. We'll figure it out when we get
right
there.
on May 4th, that would be at the Grand. So, last question. I know you know the answer to this because you're a very well-read man. What's the opposite of unsubscribe?
Subscribe,
Everybody do as Kurt Dymer says and subscribe.
please.
Look at him. If you don't, he'll kick your ass.
If you can. All these people like, oh, can you do this? It's like, well, I can do anything. You just got to believe in me and be part of the
Yeah,
team. But if you go to Instagram, hit follow. You go to Facebook, hit follow. You go to TikTok, hit follow. You go to Threads, hit follow. Go to YouTube, you hit subscribe, which is the
yeah,
opposite of unsubscribe.
right on. Hey, I want to
And
thank.
spread the word and go on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream music. Like us and
Yeah,
hit follow.
I'll put all the links. There's going to be dozens of them below, guys. Go and click
Thank
and
you.
follow Kurt Dymer and his great career. I want to thank David Lucas, who's going to be sending me some on the road
Yeah,
video, Kurt live, so
live
you
footage.
guys can
Yeah.
check it out.
We got some great video tonight. The energy in Edmonton was amazing.
Right on. All right, thanks again, Kurt, my friend, and we'll see you in about 2 weeks, 2 days.
Yes.
your gut and heal. Manipulate, positive vibes like everything you say. I wanna say, you can't throw me away. I try to find the reason, try to find the sound. I'm like a speeding train when I hit the ground. I see things I do and don't want to see every single second of every single minute of every single day. Can't you see? Optimistic, no negativity. You and me come together. Let's breathe. Let's shout. No doubt. Pop a cloud. And let the girls out. I'm done. And we pop on front. And kiss with the fire at the top. I try to find a reason, try to find the sound. I'm like a speeding train when I hit the ground. See things I do and don't want to see every single second of every single minute of every single day. Every time I look around, every time I look around, every time when I look around, I try to find the reason, try to find the sound. Every time when I look around, every time when I look around, every time when I look around, I'm like a freight train when I hit the ground. Cause every time I look, oh, I try to find a reason, try to find a sound. I like a feeling when I hit the ground. I see things I do and don't want to see every single second of every single minute of every single day. I try to find a reason, try to find a sound. I like a feeling great when I hit the ground. Don't want to see every single second of every single minute of every single day. You ignore, is it coming for you? A figment of your mind, something dark and blue. We get lit, hang on each other, that ain't the worst of it, too. Cycles and killers roaming free, a lightning bolt and tight to see. Like the stereo runaway train, take a ride, go out of your brain. Fire to the flow, shift the sonic boom, take another bullet for your brother. You can melt it on a spoon, send it to the moon. I got some flowers for your mother. Section protected, you feel the bloom. A kiss of death can put you in a tomb. Fly the freak flag, this is your heart. Feel so alive, it's the dance of the dead. The dance of the dead. Fire to consume, check the sonic boom. Take another bullet for your brother. You can melt it on a spoon, send it to the moon. I got some flowers for your mother. gamble with your fate. And now, the joke's on you. Doom, fire to consume. Check the foreign food. Take another bullet for your brother. Doom, you can melt it on a spoon. Send it to the moon. I got some flowers for your mother. Doom, fire to consume. Check the sonic boom. Take another bullet for your brother. Doom, you can melt it on a spoon. Send it to the moon. I got some flowers for your